Oh, we didn't have to tell them because they
Your
already.
life.
Hey,
Hey.
hi, family. Listen, I think it's safe to say that y'all know that YouTube be straight playing with us. Okay, sometimes they wanna be friends. Other times they want the smoke.
The smoke.
And we don't even be trying it half the time. You know, we don't even be trying it. But you know what? Nevertheless, we ain't gonna even trip.
Yep,
Praise Yah, we here. All right, another day, okay? And we want to welcome everybody to
Story time. Story time. Story time.
Now, don't ask me what this is. It just works, okay? And I go with it.
It's a Hebrew thing.
We
all do it.
Absolutely. And I'm doing good with just a little movement, all right? Because y'all don't know I don't really have rhythm. However, if you don't know who I am, let me reintroduce myself tonight, okay? I'm Bonnie G in the place to be. Hey! Listen, like I always say, wherever the Ruach is, I promise you, I kid you not, okay? And him over there, I kid you not too. I just want to be present, okay? Call my name so I can tell you I am here, all right? And if you don't know, I'll be there, absolutely. If you don't know who she is, I'll reintroduce you too. She is none other than, hey, y'all know what's up. Those that know what's up, bring it. I don't want this, okay? No cheer, okay? Don't give me that. Don't give me that, please. Season that thing. Give me a whole clap, okay? All right. She is, come on, y'all. Auntie Shelly on the beat. That's right, y'all know we no longer do it for ourselves. We do it for the community. Community minded. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. A show. That is absolutely 100% fact. Community minded. I used to do it for myself, but now I do it for the community.
It's all for you guys.
It is. It is the bump for y'all. All right. So y'all know before we dive into story time, we hit you with the scripture. It is the third day. All right. So we're gonna hit you with Jude. Okay. Now unto him. Now I really like Jude. I like the book of Jude. It's very easy. The chapters is very, it's good. But my favorite chapter out of the whole book of Jude is 1. So I like to stay there. Okay. I like to stay there. So come with me to Jude chapter 1. Don't go to the other chapters. Go to chapter 1, verse 24, and it reads, it says, now unto him that is able to keep you from falling. Right there, that will preach. And to present you faultless before the presence of his glory with exceeding joy. To the only wise Elohim, our Savior, be glory and majesty, dominion and power, both now and ever. Amen. Hallelujah. May Yah add a blessing to the hearers and readers of his word. Have your way tonight, sir. Yes, ma'am. Yes. Good to see you, Uncle Aaron. Shabbat Shalom to you as well. Shabbat Shalom. I mean, not Shabbat. It's not. Listen, we be excited. It's gonna be better. Shalom to you guys. We bid you Sabbath peace. To New King James Version. Good to see you, sir.
New King James.
Yes. Now we're about to dive with a slight reminder of what happened yesterday. But before, I must say this. Listen, if our readings sound a little bit different, a little unusual, like what is that? That
what
is
names
not
are they
scripture.
saying?
Or, boy, what is she saying? If it sound a little bit like you, listen, don't worry, okay? Don't worry. If it sound like that. It's because we're coming from a Hebraic perspective, because we have acknowledged our inheritance and we grabbed a hold to that thing like this, okay? Snatched it. You ever see somebody get pulled by the back of their head? That's the way we snatched our inheritance, our identity, our real who we are. We snatched it, okay? We pulled that thing back. Okay, see, can't tell you, but it's 10% off. Okay? You won't find it on .com, but St0ryTim3, just the way you see it here, .net. Go ahead and do that, and then use your Storytime discount. Okay, it's for you. Again, community stories actually is okay, and the E in the word time is actually a 3 as a reminder to going back to the covenant, because The assignment is now understood. Who ain't like the same 10 years ago? I'm not the same. She ain't the
Not
same.
me.
And if you've been rocking with us for a year or two, you are no longer the same.
No
all
way
right?
you could be.
Can't be. Because we've been reading, okay?
Yeah.
All right. So with that being said, we're gonna hit you with the recap.
A quick one because it's all about the kids. Like yesterday, it was a battle of how many kids everybody gonna have, and I think we are now up to 11 kids. Yeah, because we ain't got to Benjamin yet. Joseph was the last kid.
Oh yeah.
I believe.
Yeah, you're right.
Yes. And
you're right.
now Yaakov or Jacob wants to leave Laban's house, and Laban don't really want him to leave.
Oh yeah, sure.
And so he told, because remember he's been serving Laban for 14 years for the daughters, so he didn't have anything of his own. Laban said, "What do you want? What kind of money you want?" Because he wanted him to stay. And he said, "Just give me a set of sheep and last one and remove them all." But then a whole bunch of them was born. Yahuwah showed Granddaddy Yaakov what to do. And now he got a whole bunch of cattle and sheep, and he read go. I don't want to give away too much, but we also learned that our granddaddy got pimped out.
Yeah.
He got sold for
yeah.
Grandma Leah, that's all I'm gonna say.
I guess stores was always open. Listen, Shalom, yes. Shalom, y'all. And those that are not in the chat, we see you, okay? Thank you for being here with us live tonight. Man, we see you. Wish we can get you in the comments, but hey, we get it. All right. So we're going to get, like she said, that was short, huh? That was just as short as my hair. It was very short. Listen, we in chapter 31. We're going to get into it right now. And
please, if you have any questions, put them in the chat.
We learning together. Yes. Community minded. I ain't playing on that word. All right. And he heard the words of Laban's son saying, Jacob has taken, oh, my bad. Let me get into character. My bad. And he heard the words of Laban's son saying, Jacob has taken away all that was our father's. And of that which was our father's has he gotten all this glory. And Jacob beheld the countenance of Laban and behold, it was not towards him as before. So here, things is starting to get a little funny, starting to get a little messy within family when it comes to stuff. And
even though he didn't take anything, he made him, you're blessed because he's there.
Absolutely.
You had none of that before he even got there.
And it's crazy because obviously Laban is around the kids, the sons, while they are spewing the nonsense, this untruth. And he ain't saying nothing, but he's taking on what they said because now his countenance, his face, has changed.
Yeah.
When he could have just said, that ain't true. That's not what it looks like. Listen, before your uncle got here, I was broke.
Yeah, because they don't know, because remember, they wasn't even born. He said, I didn't even have no sons. He didn't have no sons.
Nope. He was broke, but okay.
He didn't handle the situation.
And Yahuwah said unto Jacob, return unto the land of your fathers and to your kindreds, and I will be with you. And Jacob sent and called Rachel and Leah to the field unto his flock, and said unto them, I see your father's countenance. No, I see me. And ye know that with all my power I have served your father. And your father has deceived me and changed my wages 10 times. Didn't know that. But Elohim suffered him not to hurt me. If he said thus, the speckle shall be your wages, then all the cattle bore speckled. And if he said thus, the ring straight shall be your hire, then bore all the cattle ring straight. Thus Elohim has taken away the cattle of your father and given them to me. And it came to pass at the time that the cattle conceived, that I lifted up my eyes and saw in a dream, and behold, the ram which leaped upon the cattle were ring straight, speckled, and grizzled. So right there, he's telling his wife, first off, your daddy's lying, because I didn't do that.
Yeah. And y'all know I didn't.
And y'all
do
know
it.
I didn't.
Yeah.
And y'all know your daddy lied to me countless times.
You know how deceptive your dad is. So
just
set this record straight.
He took him. Oh, and I love that. And I think it's always like wise to take people away from the riffraff to speak with them separately, so they can get clarity before they go back, because they still got to go back into the house.
Yes.
At least they know, like, okay, he tripping.
And them your brothers that's tripping.
He tripping. And on top of that, he said, I didn't do that. Y'all did that.
But no, but Laban did. Laban the one kept changing the terms. Laban said, okay, the spotted one's yours. Then he saw, there's some being more, I'm going to change it up. The ring straight ones are going to be yours. Then they start, he was like, that's Laban been switching it up, so you can't even say it was me.
You can't get mad at me. But yet, here we are. You mad. You big mad. Okay? Your daddy's a liar. Your daddy be lying.
Well.
Okay? All right. Verse 11. And the angel of Elohim spoke unto me in a dream, saying, Jacob. And I said, here I am. And he said, lift up now your eyes and see. All the rams which leap upon the cattle are ring straight, speckled, and grizzled. For I have seen all that Laban does unto you. I am the Elohim of Bethel, where you anointed the pillar, and where you vowed a vow unto me. Now arise, get you out from this land, and return unto the land of your kindred. And Rachel and Leah answered and said unto him, is there yet any portion or inheritance for us in our father's house? Are we not counted of him strangers? For he has sold us and has quite devoured also our money. For all the riches which Elohim has taken from our father, that is ours and our children's. Now then, whatsoever Elohim has said unto you, do.
Oh. Even the daughters are saying, yeah, we know our father is shady.
Absolutely. Straight up.
Because he did that he sold us, basically.
He sold us. So you ain't wrong.
Yeah, we know you worked 7 years for us. So basically he sold you.
Yeah, he sold you. Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. And then one time another thing too, when y'all tell you to do something, move.
Yes.
Because what would have happened if he didn't? He just upset right now. He'll get over it. I'll stay. No, when y'all tell you to move.
Yep.
Move.
And Rachel Liz like, let's go. Because they probably tired of their father's shenanigans.
Listen, quick story. I remember I had to be about 19 when I was put out of my house, but I didn't want to go because you know how you be nervous, like, where am I going to go? Went to church one day, and this guy was preaching, and he said, there's someone here I need to say. The Most High said, but he didn't say the Most High. He said, get thee away from thy family, thy kindred, and I will show you into a land unto a land. Genesis 21 or 11:1.
I think it's
11 and 1.
No, maybe it's
12.
Maybe it's 12. I think 11 is.
He said the whole scripture. He said, "This is my doing. This is not the work of who you think it is."
Yeah.
Listen, that's all I needed. When I came home, I was packing boxes. Okay, I didn't even know there was boxes, but I packed it. I had a box. All of a sudden, I found a box, found tape. Just stuff started coming together, and I was out. Okay, I was out and been out. When he say move, move. No hesitation on my end. You don't have to tell me twice. Okay, right. I hear you. All right, and then also with that being said, I knew I wasn't mad at the other person because I knew who it was.
Yeah.
All right. Let me see. Then Jacob rose up and set sons and his woman upon camels, and he carried away all his cattle and all his goods which he had taken, the cattle of his getting, which he had gotten in Padam Aram, for to go Yitzhak or Isaac his father in the land of Canaan. And Laban went to shear his sheep, and Rachel had stolen the seraphim that were her father's. And Jacob stole away unawares to Laban the Aramean. In that he told him not that he fled. So he fled with all that he had, and he rose up and passed over the river and set his face toward the Mount Gilead. And it was told Laban on the third day that Jacob was fled. He took his brethren with him and pursued after him 7 days' journey. And they overtook him in the mount of Gilead. And Elohim came to Laban the Aramean in a dream by night and said unto him, take heed that you speak not to Jacob either good or bad.
Oh, so Laban is gone and sheep, and Jacob said, let's go.
Mm-hmm.
So he has a 3-day. Can you imagine having a 3-day head start? He wants you so bad.
Yep.
He catches up to you.
He catch up.
That means he's just moving.
Yeah, not breaking
Yeah.
at all.
You catch him. But you knew he was leaving. He said he was leaving, but you didn't think
he was leaving.
He was leaving.
Right. And now you want to stop it. It's just like when they say,
go
back to Africa. And we start grabbing our passports and all this stuff. Wait.
Yeah. I don't really want
I didn't really want you to go.
Y'all staying here.
Stay here.
And we see Rachel took the gods of her father.
Yep.
See, that just kind of
let you know where her
is. That might be why she was being like, no, you finna teach your kids this. And I know the backstory says she took him because she didn't want her father to go in and pray to them, and she didn't want the gods to tell them where she was. But the gods ain't real.
Absolutely.
Which means you believe those gods could do that. Absolutely. Or you wouldn't. Leah wasn't tripping.
Yep, she sure wasn't.
You believe those guys could do that.
Absolutely.
So you took it with you for insurance.
That's right.
You wrong. And now, we ain't got to separate that.
And also, like, one thing, like, I know it sounds like petty or little, but honestly, Jacob, he was like, y'all handled it all. He said, be careful how you say. What you say. When you see him, you better be careful what you say, whether it's nice or whether it's bad. You better chill out.
Yep.
Because I'm with him.
Hold your roll, boo.
Listen. That's why when people be saying stuff, you just don't even trip.
Don't even have to worry about it.
You don't have to. Listen, y'all will visit them in a dream and be like, listen, give them what I told you to give them.
Yep, it's theirs.
It's theirs.
They did not take anything that was yours. What they did, but Jacob don't know it. Put it that way. Miss Rachel knows. But Jacob don't know nothing about it.
And she lied and went. Never mind. We'll talk about that. You're right. All right, verse 25. Then Laban overtook Jacob, and now Jacob had pitched his tent in the mount. And Laban's brethren pitched in the mount of Gad. And Laban said to Jacob, what have you done? That you have stolen away unawares to me, and carried away my daughters as captives, taken with a sword.
Those is his wives.
You sold them.
Those is his wives too. Which he acting like you just came in and just grabbed my daughters, like you killed everybody.
Kidnapped them.
Yeah.
Nah.
And you just took them.
Nah.
Dude, for real?
You ain't mentioned the kids either.
They got kids.
But what it is he's greedy, and you know where his heart is. It's more so, what have you done for me lately? Boom, boom. He still want what he can get from Jacob.
Yes.
And he know if he leave him, the blessing leaves.
Yep. And he's probably been manipulating those girls for this whole time. Because he was like, you took my daughters. But little did he know they was ready to go.
They was ready to go. They said, whatever y'all tell you to do. Well, listen, let's see. Wherefore did you flee away secretly and steal away from me, and did not tell me that I might have sent you away with myrrh and with songs, with tabret and with harp? You a lie.
Come on, Vaughn.
You a lie.
You know good and well you wasn't finna throw no goodbye party.
You know who you playing with? That's Cap.
And then you was gonna lock them up somewhere, or go hide the girls, or you was gonna do something to make him stay.
Absolutely.
That's what you was gonna do.
You was gonna say, serve me another 7 years.
Yeah, and I'll tell you where they at.
Or I'll let you live with your daddy. Go back to your daddy. Serve me another 7 years.
Yeah.
But you are
He has
wealthy
something.
already.
Yeah.
Yes. Lavan is delusional and absolutely
Yes.
he is.
Yeah.
All right. And have not suffered me to kiss my sons and my daughters.
That would be the grandchildren.
Mm-hmm. You have now done foolishness in so doing. It is in the power of my hand to do you hurt. But Elohim of your father spoke unto me yesternight, saying, take heed that you speak not to Jacob either good nor or bad. And now, though you would needs be gone, because you sore longed after your father's house. Yet, wherefore have you stolen my Elohim, little E?
Yeah.
So, an idol.
Basically, Lavan was for any reason. He says, I have a reason to be upset with you because, okay, you left, but you took my gods. You took my gods. And so why would you do that? You took everything. I didn't get to kiss my grandchildren. And I didn't, get to throw this party. Yeah. But your Elohim told me not to touch you. But you took mine. You took my Elohim.
You robbed me my goodbye.
Yeah.
You robbed me of it.
And you took my idols.
This man is delusional, okay? And he's recognizing that Elohim told him, be careful what you say to him, but yet he's undermining that whole advice. He's still talking to him like he guilty.
Yeah, because you could have stepped to him and said, okay, cool. Elohim told me not to say nothing to you, but just give me back my idols.
Yes.
Not all this other stuff. Dude, lose me with that.
Absolutely.
But your idols are missing. That's legit.
Yep, that is.
That's the only legit thing you can say.
And he don't know nothing about it.
Jacob don't know nothing about it.
All right, verse 31. And Jacob answered and said to Laban, because I was afraid. For I said, perchance you would take by force your daughters from me.
He knew what was going to happen.
Yeah. If I tell you, you're going to take them from me.
Yep. By force.
Come on, man. You asking me questions.
We know what you're capable of.
Exactly. And I can't stand when a person asks a question they know the answer to.
Why
are you asking me why I left in secret? Obviously, because I know how you are.
Yep.
Stop asking me questions you know the answers to. Auntie Linda said, what kind of L can't save himself? Absolutely. Exactly. Took me a minute, but I caught it. All right. Let me see. 32. With whomsoever you find your Elohim, let him not live. Before our brethren discern what is yours with me, and take it to you. For Jacob knew not that Rachel had stolen them. And Laban went into Jacob's tent, and into Leah's tent, and into two maidservants' tent, but he found them not. Then went he out of Leah's tent and entered into Rachel's tent. Now Rachel had taken the St0ryTim and put them in the camel's furniture, and sat upon them, and Laban searched all the tent, but found them not. And she said to her father, let it not displease my Adonai that I cannot rise up before you, for the custom of woman is upon me. Y'all know what that is. Hello, girl. And he searched, but found not the idol.
Look how easy it was for her to lie. That's in that it's in their DNA.
That red dot came knocking today. Please don't let me get up. You know, custom.
Yeah. We just have to sit down and chill. And back then it was just that, a red dot. Because like what we go through today, that's not how your body's supposed to go. It's not supposed to even be that much.
Yeah. Oh, wait, Linda hit us with one. She said Rachel got some of her daddy's genes.
Yeah.
Hit her with the eyes, okay?
Yeah.
She sure do.
Yeah, she worked that.
She did.
And she's sitting right on
quick
top
on her
of
toes
things.
too.
Yep.
Quick.
She could have just sit. No, he did. Well, he wasn't gonna kill her. But you know what would have happened if he would have found him? He would have said, "Oh, Rachel took him. I'm a killer unless you come back."
Probably so. You know,
serve me another 7 years. Yeah. and I'll forgive Rachel and
Yep,
not kill her. He would have
absolutely.
pulled some
He
stuff
would have
like
pulled
that.
that because he all about his money. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Verse 36. And Jacob was wroth and chode with Laban. He was hot. Okay.
Mhm.
And Jacob answered and said to Laban, what is my transgression? What is my sin that you have so hotly pursued after me? Whereas you have searched all my stuff. What have you found of all your household stuff? Set it here before my brethren and your brethren, that they may judge between us both. These 20 years have I been with you. Your ewes and your she-goats have not cast their young, and the rams of your flock have I not eaten. That which was torn of beasts, I brought not unto you. I bore the loss of it. Of my hand did you require it, whether stolen by day or stolen by night. Thus I was in the day, the drought consumed me, and the frost by night, and my sleep departed from my eyes. Thus have I been 20 years in your house. I served you 14 years for your 2 daughters, and 6 years for your cattle. Ooh, yeah. And 6 years for your cattle, and you have changed my wages 10 times.
He said, what have I done to you? You can't accuse me of theft. What have I done to you in all these years? He said, even when I was taking care of your cattle and a wolf or anything came and accidentally got one, I replaced one of yours with one of mine.
Yep, I took the loss.
Yes.
You ain't
never even knew nothing about it.
You didn't know, yeah. And you coming up here searching for me, seeking my life like this?
Yeah. He said, what'd you find? Put it down so everybody can see. Because what he's doing now is he's showing everybody, even the sons, I took nothing from you.
Ooh, all I can think is Rachel gonna get it. That's the way I think. But we're gonna find out. Now he continues to talk, and he's still hot, okay? He said, except the Elohai of my father, the Elohai of Abraham, and the fear of Isaac had been with me, surely you had sent me away now empty. Elohim has seen my affliction and the labor of my hands and rebuked you yesternight. He was like, he saw all of that and told you last night. And Laban answered and said unto Jacob, these daughters are my daughters, and these children are my children. These cattle are my cattle, and all that you see is mine. And what can I do this day unto these my daughters, or unto their children which they have born?
How you figure they're yours? Those are his wives.
Sir, I'm confused.
You are delusional.
You are under a spell.
Something is wrong with you. How did you and the children?
Sir.
And Jacob's probably go, excuse me, those are my children.
Absolutely.
Those are my sons, and that's my daughter, Nina.
What? Make this make sense. Oh wow, let's get into the more.
Oh, and remember yesterday we were talking about he's having all these kids. So we see he's been there 20 years.
Yes, 20
so
years.
The first 7 years we know he didn't have no kids because he's serving for Rachel. But then he got
them 6 years.
Yeah, then he got.
Ooh, that's a lot.
So we got 13 years. All those kids were born. Those 11 kids were born in 13 years. They stayed pregnant.
That's it. How you doing pregnant? What you doing pregnant?
Somebody was always pregnant in that house.
What you gonna do today? Get pregnant? Be pregnant? My, yeah. Rest.
Dude, them kids so close in age.
Absolutely. My, yeah. All right, verse 44. Now therefore come, let us cut a covenant. What? My bad, let me go back. Now therefore come. Let us cut a covenant, I and you, and let it be for a witness between me and you. And Jacob took a stone and set it up for a pillar. And Jacob said unto his brother, gather stones. And they there upon the heap. No, and they took stones and made a heap. And they did eat there upon the heap. And Laban called it Yagar Sahudutha. But Jacob called it Galed or Galed. And Laban said, this heap is a witness between me and you this day. Therefore was the name of it called Galed. In the Mitzpah, for he said, Yahuwah watch between me and you when we are absent one from another. I used to wonder where folks got that from.
Girl, when I found out, this is something I definitely remember, because when I found out where this came from and I see that we be saying it, may the Lord, I be like, y'all, this is not a good thing.
I said, wow.
This is not a good thing. They are saying, I'm drawing a line in the sand. And I want Yahuwah to make sure you ain't coming after me no more. Let Yahuwah keep watch. That's the covenant we gonna keep.
Wow.
It's not a good thing. It's not, watch over us. Like,
yeah.
That is
when we are absent one from another.
Yep.
Boy, that was our closing.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yes. Yeah.
And the whole, y'all know, and let the whole church say amen.
Yep.
Wow.
We're basically saying, let Yahuwah watch you, that you don't come near me. Because Jacob, no, I'm not coming for you. Like, right. But he gonna, it's like sending a spy or saying, yeah, Yahuwah watch. Even, saying, yeah, Yahuwah watch. Even because now says, what have I took from you? Laban is still perpetrating that lie. But he said, but
I'm still getting back, and
it sound good.
It is
like the good. Lord is watching over us,
one from another. While we're out one from another.
While we're out one from another. Jackson, yeah, while we ask one from another, I'm gonna need Yahuwah to keep an eye on you, because I can't, and I ain't got time to be looking over my shoulder.
So it's not really like a community thing.
No,
like it's not a gathering. It's not a protection for all of us.
It's a protection from my enemy. My enemy, and I need Yahuwah to watch you, because.
And this is Mitzpah saying this. Mm-hmm. This is not even Jacob.
No, Mitzpah I think is a place.
Oh, and Mitzpah.
See.
I thought this was a person.
So it says, therefore, was the name of it called Galad and Mitzpah. For he said, Yahuwah watch between me and you, while we're absent one from another.
Thank you. I got you. It's those common semicolons you got to pay attention to. All right. For he said, Yahuwah, going back to 49, and Mitzpah, part of Galed, and Mitzpah. For he said, Yahuwah watch between me and you when we are absent from another. If you shall afflict my daughters, or if you shall take other women besides my daughters, no man is with us. See, Elohim is a witness between me and you. And Laban said to Jacob, behold this heap, and behold this pillar, which I have cast between me and you. This heap be a witness, and this pillar be a witness, that I will not pass over this heap to you, and that you shall not pass over this heap and this pillar unto me for harm.
I don't know if y'all saw the slight difference in that little covenant, but he said, I'm not going to pass over this, but you don't pass over it to do me harm.
He ain't said that on him.
Yeah. So basically, in other words, if you find something else about me that I did to you or whatever, that I deserve something, you can't do nothing to me.
Absolutely.
You can't pass over to harm me, because I ain't going to pass over it, but you may try to do me harm.
Absolutely.
Really,
Laban? There's some guilty.
Y'all see that little slight subtlety?
Subtlety, absolutely. See, this is why you should never let the devil get in the car.
Right.
Because he can drive it.
Yep.
All right. And we know, I said that because we know who driving Laban. All right. Elohai, the Elohai of Abraham and the Elohai of Nahor, the Elohai of their father, judge between us. And Jacob swore 7 oaths by the fear of his father Isaac. Then Jacob offered sacrifice upon the mount and called his brethren to eat bread. And they did eat bread and tarried all night in the mount. And early in the morning, Laban rose up and kissed his sons and his daughters and blessed them. And Laban departed and returned unto his place.
This is interesting in 53 where it says the Elohai of Abraham, capital E, which means it's the real thing. And the Elohai of Nahor, capital E, which means it's the real thing. And remember, Nahor is Rebecca's dad, so it's Laban's dad. So you see how Laban's dad was honorable. They serve the same Elohim, but Laban is not saying my Elohai.
He's sure not.
I don't know. I saw that little small one that
Yeah.
somebody stole.
Yes. Yes, that I gotta go find because it can't bring itself back to its proper place.
But you and my dad, y'all serve the same Elohai.
Wow. Yeah. That's good. I'm glad you pointed that out because I went over my head. Chapter 32. And Jacob went his way, and the angels of Elohim met him. And when Jacob saw them, he said, "This is Elohim's host." And he called the name of that place Mahanaim. And Jacob sent messengers before him to Esau his brother, unto the land of Seir, the country of Edom. And he commanded them, saying, "Thus shall ye speak unto my Esau, your servant Jacob says thus, I have sojourned with Laban, and stayed there until now. And I have oxen, and I have asses, flocks, and men servants, and women servants, and I have sent to tell my Adonai that I may find grace in your sight."
You know, I respect Granddad for this because he know he did Esau wrong. He knows
this is
it.
Jacob.
Yeah, yeah. I respect Granddaddy Jacob for this. You know you did Esau wrong, and you're gonna try to make it right.
Yeah.
You ain't even finna front like
he owned it.
Yeah, yeah. He said, "I'm letting you know I'm coming. I'm letting you know what I have, just so it ain't even like no shock. So you don't think I'm coming like let Esau try to do
or I'm
something.
stunting you know what I'm saying? Or
Yeah.
I'm you know what I mean? Yeah. Or I'm flexing on you.
Right.
Like,
I'm
look
just
at all the
letting you
massive
know.
cattle I
Yeah.
got with me. They can be yours.
Yeah.
Auntie Shawnee, she goes on to say, was Laban's mother, emphasis on mother, of a different bloodline? I don't even know. I don't even think that we even mentioned the mother, or if the mother is mentioned in the scriptures.
Is she mentioned? Was she
I don't
there?
remember. So me personally wouldn't know that. But if anybody else can help out, that's why we learn together.
Yeah.
But I don't know, because I don't think it was mentioned. Let me see. All right. Yeah, so let's go back into
verse 6.
Verse 6. And the messengers returned to El Jacob, saying, "We came to your brothers Esau, and also he comes to meet you, and 400 men with him." Then Jacob was greatly afraid and distressed, and he divided the people that was with him, and the flocks, and the herds, and the camels into 2 bands, and said, "If Esau come to the one company and smite it, then the other company which is left shall escape." And Jacob said, "O Elohai of my father Abraham, and Elohai of my father Isaac, Yahuwah which said unto me, return unto your country and your kindred, and I will deal well with you. I am not worthy of the least of all the mercies and of all the truth which you have showed unto your servant. For with my staff pass over this Jordan, and now I am become 2 bands. Deliver me, I pray you, from the hand of my brother, from the hand of Esau. For I fear him, lest he will come and smite me and the mother with the children. And you said, I will surely do you good and make your seed as the sand. That's why we're not the minority of the sea, which cannot be numbered for a multitude. Listen, I love the realness. Everybody want to act like they ain't scared when things are coming upon them, when we get fights in our life. Listen, he's straight up being honest.
Yep.
Listen,
It's scary.
I'm afraid for my life right now. I think my brother's gonna kill me. And you told me to come and return unto my not only land but unto my kindred, right?
Yep.
So you told me to be here and
you
make
said
things
it
right.
would be well with me, but now
This brother
Esau
showing
mad.
up with 400 people.
He coming with the army, and we learned from the backstory that Esau was coming, but each time he kept getting met, and he was getting met by bands of angels, but he thought it was Jacob's like army.
Yes.
So after that, he was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna leave him alone."
And that's crazy.
But he really was gonna come get him.
And it's crazy because the angel of Yahuwah went out and greeted Esau. It wasn't even Jacob. It was like, listen.
And Jacob don't even know.
And he didn't. Yeah, he didn't know it.
He don't know nothing about it.
He didn't know that until they came back and said, "Listen, we talked to your brother." They didn't consult Jacob before they did it. They came back with the information. Listen, we talked to your brother, and he wanted to greet you, but he hitting you with 400 people.
Yeah.
Back here's something
Jacob
that was like
prayed.
Absolutely. Jacob was like, first off, before because he could have talked to the angels, they're right there.
Yeah.
But he said, "Now let me take it up to someone that's even higher than y'all." No disrespect. You know what I'm saying? But my point is, we don't know what Yah is doing on the back end.
Yes.
When we are being faced with uncertainties, things that might scare us, things that might threaten our life, you know what I'm saying? We don't know who he's sending on our behalf.
Yeah.
So the best thing I would say, y'all, is to just completely trust him.
Yeah.
Auntie Shawnee, let me get into it. Using her name from the top. Listen, because if name goes on and describes, okay, and she's telling you why she's asking this question. She says, because if Nahor was honorable and his children came out with the same character flaws, does it come through the mom side? Come on, a question mark. She says, I don't know. I probably getting lightheaded from being too high on this here ladder. Listen, I tell you all the time, that ladder be half off sometimes, and the price be very tempting to snatch it up and ring it up.
But not only that, but you could have, say for instance, take Jacob and Esau. They both got the same mom and daddy.
Yeah. Who
are honorable to Yahuwah, who serve Yahuwah. What's Esau's problem? Hassan is gonna come for everybody to see who he can get. He don't care who your mom and daddy is.
Yeah.
Because in the grand scheme of things, it don't matter. He gonna get who he gonna get.
Right, absolutely.
He gonna come for him.
He snatched.
And some people are gonna listen.
Absolutely. Listen, I get it, girl, because until you know me, okay? That ladder be looking very tempting sometimes. And I'd be like, ooh, it's more than half off. Let me grab it. So I get it, you know?
Not a bad ladder, though.
Not a bad, yeah. No, that was good.
Yeah.
That was good. Esau had a choice. Absolutely.
Yes.
She said, wow, never thought. Great observation, Shelley. All right. So after when he prayed, and let me see. 13. Yes. Chapter 13. And he lodged there that same night and took of that which came to his hand a present for Esau, his brother. 200 she-goats, 20 he-goats, 200 ewes, and 20 rams, 30 millet camels with their colts, 40 kine and 10 bulls, 20 she-asses, and 10 fowls. And he delivered them into the hands of his servants, every drove by themselves, and said unto his servants, pass over before me, and put a space between drove and drove. And he commanded the foremost, saying, when Esau my brother meets you and asks you, saying, whose are you, and where go you, and whose are these before you? Then you shall say, they be your servants, Jacob. It is a present sent unto my Adonai, Esau. And behold, also he is us. Won't he give you wisdom?
That was wise. But look at all this stuff he giving them. This is riches in those days. Absolutely. Especially them camels.
Hundreds.
What?
Listen, he gave him the best of the best.
But can you imagine how much stuff he had?
Yes. And then listen to Jacob's language or how he see
Yes.
himself. He puts himself underneath Esau.
Yes.
He said, "These are for my Adonai, Esau."
Because he knows he did something to him. Plus, he's honoring Esau as the eldest.
Absolutely.
He's like, I'm not trying to take your place.
And just if you didn't notice, like 30 minutes ago, he just prayed a prayer and said, "I will surely do good and make your seed." He's reminding Yah what he told him. So he ain't even like pinkies up about what Yah's going to do for him in his life. He is literally like, you're the older. I don't care what Yah told me, that he will have a multitude.
I'm going to be
my
respectful.
seed is going to be this.
Because he could have went in and Yahoo told me, I don't know who you think you was, you better back up. He could have did all that, but he didn't.
But he didn't, yes. He put some respect on it.
Yep.
He didn't let his promise that Yah, and I'm telling y'all, that's so good, because some of us know that what Yah told us what to do, and we walk around ugly.
Yeah.
We act like we, a whole 2022 can't touch this,
Yeah.
Can't nobody touch you because
where you came
Yah
from.
told you what he was going to do for you in your life. This is a good example of what humility looked like. Don't matter what function. Everybody got functions.
Yep.
Everybody functions. Look glittery and look gold and look good. Look like, oh, I want to do that. But can't nobody do your function like he told you to do it.
Right, exactly. And remember, Yaakov is the chosen one in the sense of,
Yes.
And he's still not operating all arrogantly.
Thank you.
Like, we can say we're the chosen people, and we are.
Yeah.
But if you act all arrogant about it, so what?
And guess what? It taints the witness.
Yes.
It taints it, because now that you acting all like, girl, why your head ain't covered?
Acting all crazy.
Now she that don't have her hair covered don't want nothing. She don't want to be covered under the commandments. She don't want to be covered with the Torah. She don't want to be covered with the Sabbath. Because you made it look ugly.
Yeah, because she thinking, I don't want to be like her.
I don't want to be like her. Why you got on pants? Where your fringes at? No. Just because you are chosen, it don't give you the right. It give you the responsibility, the accountability, and all of that goes with it.
That wisdom.
You got to use wisdom. This man is chosen, and yet still humbled himself and put some respect on Esau.
Yep.
And did what Yah told him to do. That right there will be it. All right, let me go. Where we at?
Girl, I don't know.
Okay, you're right. Oh, 19. Thank you.
Okay.
And so, because there's an and so. And so commanded he the second and the third, and all that followed the drove, saying, on this manner shall ye speak unto Esau when ye find him, and say ye moreover, behold, your servant, he's putting himself as a servant. He's telling his people to tell him, call me this, say this. That's important, all right? Your servant Jacob is behind us. For he said, I will appease him with the present that goes before me, and afterward I will see his face. Perchance he will accept me.
I'm trying to wear him down with kindness.
Right.
I don't know what's going to happen.
Not sure, but perchance he might have a smile on his face. Okay. So went the present over before him, and himself lodged that night in the company. And he rose up that night and took his 2 women and his 2 women servants and his 11 sons, and passed over the ford Yabok. And he took them and sent them over the brook, and sent over that he had. And Jacob was left alone. And there wrestled a man with him until the breaking of the day. And when he saw that he prevailed not against him, he touched the hollow of his thigh. And the hollow of Jacob's thigh was out of joint, as he wrestled with him. And he said, let me go, for the day breaks. And he said, I will not let go. I will not let you go, except you come back tomorrow at 6 p.m. for story time. That's what he didn't say, but it flowed. It worked.
Have we been reading that?
My phone says 6:57.
into this. You would think I ain't never heard this before. But I'll be finding such fresh new stuff, and I'll be like, wait, what?
I like her because she be in the book, okay? She don't be catching it. She don't be
I
catching
really
it.
don't, y'all. She be getting me. I be into it. Trying to absorb all the stuff.
She be in it, y'all. She be in it. And in my mind, I'll be like, okay, where I'm going to put it. She said, yeah. With an attitude. Jay Maury said, not going to front. That was a good one. Yes. I'm going to clap on my own. Yes, thank you. King James, thank you. Until tomorrow, Shalom family. Thank you, Auntie Deborah Clay. Good to see you. As always, good to see everybody. And thank y'all for those that's not in the chat for tuning in.
Yes.
This story time. I hope y'all liked it. And I hope y'all see these people as real people because they are. And y'all related to it because y'all act like them.
You know you do. You know you saw yourself.
Y'all act like
or somebody in your family.
Somebody in your family act like our forefathers, okay? They're your people. Mm-hmm. It really does. Oh, nice. Time to be going. Yeah, time to be going fast. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Time be like.
Didn't it seem like we? Yeah. Wow. But hey, I'm enjoying myself. We really like digging. We really digging.
Yes.
We are really digging into these scriptures. I love it.
I do. Listen, I'll take a shovel with me all. Instead of the ladder, maybe I should pick up a shovel. You know?
I don't know. I like your ladder sometimes. Like, seriously, because it makes you think.
Yeah.
Yeah. You never really knocked off your ladder.
It shake a little bit.
It used to be you got knocked off your ladder.
Yes, when we was in the house.
We used to be like years ago.
Like, Lavon, that's what you want to ask, huh?
Like, put the ladder back.
That was way up there, girl.
But your ladders be at the right bus stop. That's like, what bus she gonna get on? Right. She at the right bus stop, though.
She at the right bus stop. Oh, thank y'all. She said we do like them. Aaron goes on and said, oh, what a great clip. Thank you, Uncle Aaron. A great lesson from Dad. Thank you, Dad. Auntie Ash, our sister Ash, she says, I love the ladder, Bonnie. Thank you, girl.
Yeah, that ladder be good sometimes.
Auntie Linda, she says, no better way to spend the evening, Shalom family. What's up, Sister Linda? Oh, I love that. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Please make sure you like and subscribe to this channel so we can get the, what is that keep it going? Rhythm. Authorem. No, come on.
Algorithm.
Thank you. It was rhythm in there somewhere.
You know, they be messing with us anyway, but
yeah. So the more you like these
it'll show up on
these readings, show up on people's feeds, okay? And we can spread truth that way.
Yeah.
D. Wayne hits us with now I'm really understanding that these are definitely our ancestors because nothing new under the sun. Absolutely. And to answer cousin James' question, he said, will Abram be there tomorrow? Yes, my fine husband, and he fine to me. Don't worry about it. We'll be here tomorrow. Absolutely.
You always worried about Abram.
He'd be like my brother. I think that's what his gonna name when I introduce him tomorrow. He's no longer gonna be the man behind the camera. He's gonna be
the Hebrew brother.
Yeah, Hebrew. James, Hebrew brother. Cousin James, Hebrew brother. All right. Listen, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Shalom. Enjoy your night. And we will see you again tomorrow, same time. If YouTube don't be playing with us.
Right.
For what? For why? Okay. For why? For YouTube.
Shalom.
Shalom, y'all.